Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Go Figure Customs YouTube channel. I'm happy and proud to announce that one of the big projects that I've been wanting to do for a long time is now complete, and that is the card back template file on a G drive that is available for anyone to use. One of the reasons I started this channel was to give back to the customizing community, the G.I. Joe community, the Star Wars collecting community, all the groups that I belong to, is to give back to that community. When I joined the customizing community, there were a lot of people that were very talented and would not share techniques. They kept those very well guarded, played those very close to the vest, and would not tell people how they did things, which was very frustrating if you're trying to learn as a new customizer. I'm very much against that. It's one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel, was to share my techniques and my secrets and my tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Because if I can learn how to do this, customizing a figure from start to finish, from just a blank figure to a carded custom figure, you can too. And that is the whole purpose of this YouTube channel. The action figure review stuff that really has made this channel popular and has gotten me so many subscribers was just kind of a secondary idea. But the customizing community is what is truly near and dear to my heart. And I'm really happy to say that this part of it is ready to go. I have a series of videos on this YouTube channel already. You can find them pretty easily on how to make a custom card back from start to finish. Just a disclaimer, going forward, you will need Photoshop for that, or a similar photo editing software program. I don't know a lot about any other photo editing programs, and I know there's a lot of stuff that's available on mobile devices for your phone and for tablets, but I use Photoshop specifically on a laptop to do this. You will need some sort of advanced photo editing software, preferably Photoshop, because most of the files that are on this G drive are Photoshop files. They will open right away in Photoshop. And as I show you this video, as we get further into this video, you'll see why they are like that and how helpful that really is. So you will need a copy of Photoshop. Yes, it can be expensive to get. Just gonna say that I know Photoshop is the most pirated program on the internet. Not that I condone pirating programs, mind you, but if you don't have a copy and can't afford it, well, what are you gonna do, you know? But you will need Photoshop for this. So let's get into the G drive. Here is the link. Hopefully I have edited in a nice link into this video. I'm still kind of new at doing the video thing. So here's the link. Ooh, look at the link. The link will be in the comments below. I will post a link on my customizing page, Go Figure Customs by Hawkeye, on Facebook. I may put it on the Instagram page. I don't use my Instagram very much, but barring anything else, if you can't get it off of this YouTube video, it's going to be on my Facebook page. So please follow me on Facebook there. And I don't post any of this kind of stuff on my personal Facebook page. So it'll be on that customizing page. If you find my personal page, there should be a link on my personal page to my customizing page. All this stuff is on my customizing page. I will also share this video to just about every group that I belong to. So in advance, for all the people that belong to the same 50 groups that I do and see this post 50 times, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to share my knowledge with everybody that wants to use it, because I know there are a lot of people that really want to know how to do this. So we're going to do that. But the big point is, anyway, on this channel, there are videos on how to make a custom card back start to finish from scratch. This video will show you how to get into the G Drive and get the files, the templates. I'm going to do at least probably three videos on how to use the templates themselves. I will do a G.I. Joe front card, I will do a G.I. Joe back card, and I will do a Star Wars front card. I don't have a template for a Star Wars back card because if I decide to do backs for all my Star Wars customs, that is a huge project, and I'm not sure I want to undertake that because I probably have 150 Star Wars customs that are carded. Maybe not that many. I have a lot of Star Wars customs that are carded, and I don't know that I want to put that much effort into it. I do all my G.I. Joe cards because they look awesome when you have a front and back card. But those templates are on the G Drive. They are free to use. Most of them have my logo on there. I will show you how to remove my logo and put your own on there. You are welcome to use my logo if you would like. I would appreciate if you did, just to give me props for sharing this information with you, but it is not required. And of course, it's 100% free. All you need is a computer and Photoshop. So without further ado, let's have a look at that G Drive. All right, so I've switched locations from the customizing room to back upstairs where I do some of my figure reviews. The customizing room is awesome for a background, but we're gonna be looking at my laptop here real quick. So I need, there's not a lot of room to set up my laptop and the photo equipment that I'm now using for my, for these videos, which is still an iPhone, but my wife has graciously donated a cell phone tripod with a light on it. So thank you, my dear wife, for giving that to me because it's freaking awesome. So let's have a look at the G Drive. I will show you how to get into it. Again, the link is in the comments below, and I should have figured out a way to put it on the screen earlier. That might not have been the best place for it, but again, it'll be in the comments, and of course it will be on my Facebook page, customizing page, and I'm going to share that post with just about every group that I belong to, just to make sure everybody gets it. So again, I apologize if you see that post 50 times because I belong to a lot of groups. So let's have a look at that G Drive, shall we? Okay, this is what I see when I open the G Drive. The quick access at the top, don't pay too much attention to the quick access. The quick access just seems to post, it seems to be very random as to what it shows. Sometimes it's the most recent thing that's been posted, but if you look down here, you can see the card back templates folder. So we're gonna open that. And then you have 4 more folders: G.I. Joe templates, random templates, Star Wars templates, and useful bits. Let's go through all those folders individually really quick. G.I. Joe templates. Okay, some of it is like clip art, so here's a nice Cobra sigil. Some of it are the actual templates themselves. So the top row, we've got the 1984, the 1985, and the 1986 standard templates. And you'll see the ending on the file is a PSD file. That is a Photoshop file. So all of these are in different layers, and I'm going to explain what that means here in a minute and how useful that will be for you. But these are all PSD files. That one's probably a JPEG, but these are PSD files. Whoops. The next one is a standard, the standard back for the, it's 1988. It was the best one that I could find, and I've done a little work to that. And again, I will show that in more detail in a G.I. Joe card back video on how to use that particular template. Then 88, 89, 90. Here is a blank template for the Battle Core. Here's a G.I. Joe Battle Core and a Cobra Battle Core. Actually, Cobra I think is the red and G.I. Joe's blue. I don't remember. There were two different ones. So not everything's complete. This is still kind of a work in progress, as you can see, because there's like a little clip layer. Here's a bat sigil, the Decepticon Cobra logo. Just random stuff is kind of been thrown in here. Here's my personal template for my Cobra figures that I do that don't have good art to do on a vintage style card back. You're welcome to use those. Here is my custom Battle Core template that I've already filled out. Again, you can delete pictures, you can change the names. It's not that hard to use, you just need Photoshop. The G.I. Joe Explosion Destro logo. This file here you will see in every file because it is very useful. I'm not sure why that G.I. Joe stock template's not showing a picture. File is too large. That's interesting. All right. That is a card back template for G.I. Joe. I may have to rework that, and so it's more visible. And then, but this file has like the figure bubble that your figure lays on, the name bubble, and a JPEG holder. The little punch. You can open this in Photoshop. You can change the colors of these, and then you can take each piece off individually and put it on your card. And I'll probably do a fourth video on how to do that. So that is the G.I. Joe folder. So we'll go back to cards, templates. Look at the Star Wars one real quick. So I've got a few of the logos. So Force Awakens, Expanded Universe, Revenge of the Sith. It is, like I said, it's nowhere near complete, but it's a work in progress. So as I get more stuff will get added to this. Here's a blank card with a Death Star background. Here's just a Empire Strikes Back, a different Empire Strikes Back. These are, like I said, blank templates for you to use. I will show you how to use those. So we've got a couple expanded universes, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, and it's not real hard to change. Like, even though it says Return of the Jedi, if you wanted that to be Force Awakens, you open this file in Photoshop, you open that file in Photoshop, you drag that over and resize it and put it on there. It's really not that hard. It just takes a little practice. And again, this file here has the scale bubbles, the name, and the JPEG, or not the JPEG, but the JHook punch hole for that. So that's the Star Wars template folder. We're gonna go into random templates real quick. So this is just kind of like some clip art in here. So like the Stark Industries logo, Autobot logo. This is a Autobot template card that I have made. There's a Combaticon template, and then a Decepticon template. Here's my Iron Man template, the San Diego Comic-Con logo. So if you wanted to make your card look like it was a exclusive at San Diego Comic-Con, you can download that and put it on your card back. I've modeled my personal logo to make it look like a San Diego Comic-Con logo. Decepticon, that looks like that's on there twice. One's a PSD, Photoshop. I'd always recommend getting the Photoshop. That's gonna work a lot better for you. That looks like a duplicate too. Oh wait, no, I think that's the Dinobot Iron Man, because I did a series of Dinobot Iron Man. But here's my Iron Man template that I made, just some Hellboy stuff that I did for my Hellboy card, a blank template for Doctor Who, the mask logo, blank mask template that I made. There's the Iron Man logo that I use, scaled Marvel logo, another Stark Industries with my logo. The nice thing about this, even though it is my logo on there, if you open that in Photoshop and set your text on that, you can change what that says, and it will use the same font. And I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit. And then an X-Files Photoshop card that I made. My dog is trying to fluff the carpet underneath me. Would you stop that, please? Thank you. All right, so that is the random templates, and that just leaves the useful bits folder. So in here, there's a RoboCop logo, a sideways box, a Deadpool logo, 300, a nice like military star logo, DC logo, San Diego Comic-Con again, the Amalgam logo, Hasbro's logo, a couple of like stickers that you put like exclusive or mail away, whatever you want to use, kind of the circle with the star through it, a couple bullet holes, just anything, TSR logo, there's a Thor logo, the Navy SEAL trident. This is an example of how you could use this particular file. I made this for a card that I didn't end up using, and then the Venture Brothers logo. So again, it's just stuff that I had laying around that I have used. I will update this as I find stuff. Most of the stuff just comes from Google Image. Copyright issues, you know, as long as I don't sell it, I don't think I get in trouble for that. So that's why I tend not to sell some of my stuff, is because then I'm not violating copyright. So how do you use this? All right, so let's go back to the G.I. Joe templates, and we're going to look at the 1985 template. And this will lead into another video here shortly. So we're going to select that. So double click on it, or two-finger click on it because I'm using a Mac. You'll see the drop-down menu, and right here you see download. So I'm going to hit download. Scanning for viruses. I want to open this. I can choose to open this file. I'm going to save it right now. So I'm going to select save file. You could open it straight into Photoshop if you wanted to. Save it. It is downloaded. So I'm going to minimize this window real quick and bring this up. I'm going to look at where my downloads go. And here's my download for the card. So I'm going to open that in Photoshop. Open with Photoshop. And there it is. All right, let me finish off this video real quick, and then we'll start getting into how to use these. Okay, so that is how you access the G Drive and download the file. Stay tuned for more videos on how to actually use the templates. I will walk through making the front of a G.I. Joe card and how to use the back template. I'm not going to do a full video on that because it would take forever, but I'm going to show you how to change stuff on the template. And then I'm going to do a Star Wars template. And then it seems like I said I was going to make a fourth template, probably how to use the random templates and the one file that has the bubble, the J-hook punch, and then the name bubble. I'll show you how to change the colors on those and how to move those to a different, to the card you're working on. I think that's about all I've got for this video, but stay tuned for more videos because this project, I'm happy that I finally got it up and running. Now I'm going to show you how to use them. So stay tuned for those videos. As always, please do that fun social media stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions. I'm going to try and get to everybody on how to use on the comments that you make, because I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions. I will try and answer all the questions. If they are very good question. Not if, let me rephrase that. If the question warrants a video of its own, I mean, like if you have a very complex question, that might make a very good video. So anybody that comes up with a decent, I keep saying decent and good, but a comment that warrants a video of its own, I will make a video on how to troubleshoot stuff. So I think that's about it for this video. So stay tuned and let's see how to use these templates. Thanks for watching.